So for those of you who don't live in Denver, every January we have the National Western Stock Show where they bring in a lot of stock, which, cows and horses and chickens and sheep and all of that stuff. So it's kind of a big deal around here. So in honor of that, I'm going to do cowboy songs for my daughter's elementary school. Yeah. And before I start, let me talk about my instrument that I'm playing today. This is my banjo ukulele. It's like a ukulele, or it's like a banjo, but it's only got 4 strings, and they're tuned G, C, E, A, like a ukulele is. This one in particular, I got off of eBay, and really faintly on the head here, you can't see it, but it says Sophie Weber 1926. So I was pretty jazzed by this. This is one of my favorite ukuleles out of all the ones that I own. So she'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. 6 white horses. She'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes. She'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes. She'll be driving 6 white horses. She'll be driving 6 white horses. She'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes. Okay, we'll all go out to meet her. We will all go out to meet her when she comes. We will all go out to meet her when she comes. We'll all go out to meet her. We'll all go out to meet her. We'll all go out to meet her when she comes. And then we'll have a chicken and dumplings. We will have chicken and dumplings when she comes. We will have a chicken and dumplings when she comes. She will have chicken and dumplings. She will have chicken and dumplings. She will have chicken and dumplings when she comes. Okay. So there's this cowboy who rides into town and goes into the bar and gets a sarsaparilla, and he's sitting there drinking his sarsaparilla and really enjoying his sarsaparilla. And while he's sitting there, these guys, they don't get a lot of visitors there, so they go out and they're going to be all sneaky. So they grab his horse and they take his horse around back and hide him in the corral. And so he finishes up his sarsaparilla, he walks out, and his horse is gone. So he walks in, he goes, this is what happened in Santa Fe, just what happened in Santa Fe, and I don't want what happened in Santa Fe to happen here. So tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go up to that bar. I'm going to get myself another sarsaparilla, and by the time I'm done, that horse had better be back there. So he goes up to the bar and gets another sarsaparilla, and he's drinking it, and he puts it down, he goes out, and lo and behold, his horse has been returned. So he's getting on his horse, and somebody comes back up and says, well, hey, mister, what happened in Santa Fe? And he said, well, I had to walk home. Okay, so this is one of my favorite cowboy songs. It's from a long time ago, by Disney. Oh, a cowboy needs a horse, needs a horse, needs a horse, and he's got a rope, have a rope, have a rope, and he's got to have a song, have a song, have a song, if he wants to keep riding. And the cowboy needs a hat, needs a hat, needs a hat, and a pair of fancy boots, fancy boots, fancy boots, and he's got some spurs, got some spurs, got some spurs, if he wants to keep riding, riding along. The fence is long and the sun is hot, and everyone knows that a cowboy's got to keep riding, riding along. So if he gets himself a horse and a rope and a song, and he gets himself a hat and some boots and some spurs, and he knows there's nothing more that he needs or he wants if he wants to keep riding, riding along. Okay. eventually I was going to work with the kids on horse and rope and song and, hand motions for each one of those. But that's why we practice, right? Yeah, okay. So, knock, knock. Who's there? Owl. Owl who? Owl you know if you don't open the door. Okay, here we go. Knock, knock. Who's there? Cattle. Cattle. That's not right. Knock, knock. Who's there? Dishes. Dishes who? Dishes the cattle inspector. Open up this corral. See, that's all. Cowboy. That's a cowboy knock, knock joke there. So, knock, knock. Who's there? Catch. Catch who? Gesundheit. You must be allergic to all the barred animals. Okay. Well, Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a cow, E-I-E-I-O, with moo moo here and a moo moo there, here moo, there moo, everywhere a moo moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a pig, E-I-E-I-O, with an oink oink here and an oink oink there, here oink, there oink, everywhere an oink oink. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a giraffe, E-I-E-I-O, with a long neck here and a long neck there, here a long, there a long, everywhere get along. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a robot, E-I-E-I-O, with a boop boop here and a beep boop there, here beep, there boop, everywhere beep boop. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Okay, so did you hear the one about the cowboy who goes into the insurance adjuster? And insurance adjuster looks at his form and says, well, it says here you've never had an accident. The cowboy says, nope, I ain't. And the insurance guy says, well, it says here that last year you were bit by, you went to the hospital because you were bit by a snake. He said, well, that varmint didn't have no accident. He bit me on purpose. Okay, if there's two cowboys in the kitchen, how can you tell which one's the real cowboy? Because he's on the range. Oh, give me a home, home where the buffalo roam, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day. Oh, home on the range, where the deer and the buffalo play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day. Yay! Okay, so anyway, that's kind of where I'm at now, and let me know what you think. Have a good National Western Sock Show.